Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we completed another scenario, not a terrible one, involving a she-devil. And now, it's time to move on to another scenario by this Michael Slack guy. This one happens to be called... Oh, Proving Grounds. Wiz 1 Proving Grounds. Trebor, Werdna, and the rest of the crew. The land of Llylgamyn is the basis of many legends. It is the center of commerce throughout the land and home of the academy, where some of the bravest warriors are trained. In its early days, it was a monarchy ruled by the royal family, but as time passed, the power shifted to aristocrats and theocrats, and eventually the royal family became more symbolic than anything else. Under a more democratic system, the High Council of Sages appointed an overlord to govern over the kingdom. With that, the power of the royal family diminished almost completely. The overlord was a former warrior of the realm and a local hero, Trebor. At first, everything seemed well. But as time went by, Trebor's thirst for power began to show. He began searching for ways to expand his rule. He learned of an ancient amulet held in a forgotten temple somewhere outside of the kingdom. Eventually, through unknown means, he was able to find its hidden location. He gathered his best men and sent them on a mission to retrieve this legendary artifact. They returned successful. Trebor, however, was not the only person who wanted this artifact. Only hours behind him in reaching its original destination was the evil wizard Werdna. When Werdna discovered that someone had found the amulet before him, he grew very angry. Using his magic, he was able to discover its new location. That evening, the wizard made his assault on Overlord's castle. Making himself invisible, he was able to sneak past Trebor's guards. He found the Overlord sitting in his throne room with a group of sages studying the amulet. Werdna cast a powerful spell that made Trebor and everyone in his immediate vicinity frozen with fear. With Trebor unable to move, Werdna plucked the amulet right from his hands and left the castle. Werdna knew that once the Trebor regained his senses, he would be prime suspect. He couldn't return to his tower. He needed a new hiding place. That's when he was struck with a brilliant idea. Werdna decided to use the amulet to make a new home right beneath the city of Llylgamyn. There was enough underground mining activity already, he should go unnoticed. Upon the thought of this very plan, the amulet began to glow. Suddenly there was a tremendous earthquake, and in a flash, Werdna found himself in a giant 10-level labyrinth in the ground below the city. Summoning monsters to be his allies, Werdna explored his way to the lowest depths and made a home where he would be able to study the powers of the amulet undisturbed. After losing the amulet and discovering the existence of the mysterious maze beneath his city, Trebor became unhinged. His madness grew daily. All he could think of was getting his amulet back. He called for the greatest warriors in the realm to enter the maze and find Werdna, but the monsters grew greater in numbers, and they began to spread to even the highest depths of the maze. A year after the discovery of the maze, Trebor had managed to secure the first 4 floors. Trebor then turned the maze into a test for the strongest and brightest. For those challengers that make it to the depths of the maze and return with the amulet, they will be inducted as members of Trebor's personal guard. It has been 5 years since the disappearance of the amulet, and this time it is your party that's volunteered to challenge the maze. Okay then, that's quite a bit of story there, as we stand here in Llylgamyn. Well, let's do it as I do it and start with an exploration around the outside. What's this? Llylgamyn Herb Garden. Please only pick what you need. Well, we'll take everything here. Because why not? Sure, I don't really use the herbs much, but I may as well. Alright, so we have healing herbs, spiritual herbs, toadstools, grey mold, energetic herbs, and mandrake. Okay, we're good. Didn't mean to walk out like that. Did not mean to walk out like that. Thank you for moving out of the way there. Okay, that appears to be the castle for this place. Did not mean to walk out like that. Okay. Down around the outside here. we're through it all. Alright, let's start down here. Gilgameshs Tavern. You see a man wiping glasses behind the bar. He smiles at you, saying, "Welcome to Gilgameshs Tavern. Name's Gilgamesh. What can I get for you?" What do you do? Why, I run my tavern and serve those who are hungry or thirsty. Just let me know if I can get something for you. Well, there's a food menu, but we don't actually need anything. No food, drink, nothing like that. We've got to actually look around out here a bit more. Okay. We're good. Pick the lock. What have we got in here? Steel greatsword. And some copper coins. You saw anything. It's a wizard. Walking toward you is a colorful figure, covered in a shiny, billowing robe, muttering to himself. Doesn't seem to pay you much mind, but still seems to acknowledge your presence. I am What do you do? I am mystic of afar. I can teach you spells I've picked up, otherwise I've nothing for you. Do you want nothing or spells? Why are you called I am, you are not. Are you not you? You're not quite sure he answered your question. I'd like to see your spells. Huh. All mage spells. Nothing we can really learn. I mean, okay, there are spells. Really? He doesn't have some of the lower spells. Okay. Grab the far sight. Dispel barrier. And the lightning spray. I think that's fine for now. We'll keep that guy in mind. Nothing here to take. Ah, what's this? Temple of Cant. Alright. You see a very pretty blonde woman wearing priest robes pacing around the temple. She smiles at the party, asking, "What can I help you with?" You know you've come to the right place to get your wounds healed. What do you do? I provide healing to those in need for a small donation of 75 coins. In addition, I can teach your priest some additional spells for a price. Do you date? No, I'm not asking that. Can I learn some spells? Hey, we can actually learn spells here. No improvement to healing. We can learn Divine Retribution, though. I'll take that. And Return Life level 2. Mass healing improvement. Mountains level 3. Is that it? The other... Oh, and Shackle Lines. Yes, that I'd like to improve. Is that it? I mean, there's lower spells I'd like to improve. Why can't I get them? This is a bother. Adventurer's Inn. You see a buxom blonde woman reading a book behind the counter. She looks up, asking, "Hello, I'm May. What can I do for you?" Her pleasant smile is refreshing and brightens the room. What do you do? Why, I run the Adventurer's Inn here in Llylgamyn. Runes run 100 coins per night. Do you wish to rent a room? No, and I'm not going to ask her to join us for dinner. I feel like this Michael Slack guy may be a little, how shall I put this? Lonely? Because I'm seeing a pattern here that I saw in, well, his other scenario. Moving on. Training! Hello. In the room is an experienced swordsman practicing with a sword. He's very skilled. He stops as you approach and extends his hand. Welcome, I'm August. Are you in need of training? What do you do? I train those in need of training here in Llylgamyn. Don't be wasting my time. How much to train? It'll cost you 50 coins apiece to enter the training room. Is that agreeable? Sure, if we can at least see what it's like. Here you go, train hard. Oh, we actually have to go in here to train. That's definitely a change. Bit of a bother, but okay. And who are you? A large young man is working behind the counter. He stops and says, "Welcome to Baltar's Annex. I'm the son of Baltar. How can I help you?" What do you do?
I run the annex for my father. There are a large variety of items for sale here.
Can I view your stuff? There is indeed a variety, and this must be where we go in order to sell things, which we can sell this new greatsword at least. But nothing we want to buy. Well, no, we've got plenty of lockpicks. Nothing we need to buy. Let's just... Oh! Okay. Some coins, and an unidentified greatsword. I'm very curious what is in it. What it is. Hopefully we find someone who does identification. Gammon Castle. Overlord Trevor is in. Be prepared to bow. Up on the throne, you see an imposing man wearing a crown. He checks out the party as you approach, eyes quickly darting back and forth.
I am Overlord Trevor. Are you here to go after my amulet?
You realize that deep down, the guy has had a break from reality. What is the amulet? Trevor explains how he found a powerful amulet that will provide the wearer great power once its secrets are unlocked. You lean back slightly as froth from Trevor's mouth sprays the party. He finishes his tale with the theft by Wordna and the discovery of the maze down under the city.
I have secured the first 4 levels, but haven't been able to get farther down. I need a band of adventurers willing to retrieve my amulet from Wordna and bring it back to me.
We'll find your amulet. Trevor almost trembles in amazement.
Thank you. I'll let the guards know you can enter the maze.
With that, he sinks down into his throne, ignoring the party and muttering to himself. The Royal Mage doesn't stick with us. Okay, that's the barracks. And the kitchen. Nothing over here we can really take. Guard room. Other guard room. Overlord's quarters. Keep out. The guard doesn't seem to notice that you've opened the door. Perhaps you can sneak in and grab a quick look. Well, we can take plenty of stuff in here. Plenty of stuff in here. Ring of speed. Ooh. I'm not going to take those, even though for some reason they're unidentified. The bookshelf is full of rambling journals of the Overlord. One of the passages you can interpret says, Wordna is a weenie. The bookshelf is filled with journals full of incoherent ramblings. It appears the Overlord found a pencil. We got a ring of speed, +1 action points or less. Which is pretty damn good. You know what the hell. Here, give that to Fox. I think we'll sell the shield ring. Oh, not that. Yeah, we'll sell this shield ring. Guard doesn't seem to notice that you've opened the door. A hastily written sign reads, Proving Grounds of the Overlord. The guard recognizes you just as he starts to move to stop you. He salutes as you pass him by. Good luck. So that's the proving grounds that we need to go into. Well, before we do, I want to take a look outside, see if there's anything out there to investigate. Because why the hell not? Didn't mean to do that. Ah, there's actually some kind of cave over there. Ahead of you is a path leading away from the land of Llylgamyn. Leaving would leave the amulet unfound and Trevor's quest undone. Yet we're not going to leave. There appear to be a few places here we can investigate, so I think we'll do that before we actually enter the proving grounds. As the party approaches a farmhouse, the farmer and his wife step out on the porch. Howdy! The farmer cheerily barks at you. With that, you enter in a conversation about what you're doing here. You feel more than a little queasy with the adoration being expressed for Trevor. You wonder if the guy or his wife has seen him recently. After more conversation, most of which you struggle not to laugh out loud at, you leave. You glance back, wondering about the sanity of all here in Llylgamyn. A little concerning, I guess. Alright, let's take a look at this cave over here. Alright, let's go into this cave. Llylgamyn Mine. Mine office. The bookshelf is full of mine ledgers. From the looks of it, the mine has seen better days. A burly-looking man is attempting to work a pen at the desk. He scowls at you as you approach, but says, "I'm Joe, the Llylgamyn Mine Overseer. What do you want?" "What do you do?" Joe looks ready to smack you. "I'm the Mine Overseer. I manage the workers and the books. What's it to you?" Is that pen getting the best of you? Joe's face gets red and puffy. Through the gritting teeth you hear, "Wise guys, eh? Get out and leave me alone." Judging from the near heart attack, you decide to move away. Yeah, guards. Alright, I guess we can look around these mine, see if we see anything of note. The dwarven miner looks up from his work. "Howdy! Pretty busy here, can't talk." The miner turns away and gets back to work. Okay. So, these are all dwarven miners and the like. The surveyor hardly looks up from his paper and figures. "Ugh," is about all the surveyor can muster without losing his concentration. You leave him to his work. Okay, you see a glint of gold in the ground here. Oh. I see a glint of gold in some of these locations, and there appears to be hidden passages. I imagine if we had a shovel or a pick, we'd be able to make use of that glinting gold that we're seeing. To get some coin. Sadly, we do not have such. There aren't any just sitting around anywhere. Ah, there's a hidden room over there. Okay. Something I want to investigate, I think. Alright, what have we got in here? We got gold ore and bars gold. And emeralds, ruby, and rough diamond. How valuable. You know what, let me see what happens. Let me take a shovel. If I go... Oh! Ow. Okay, not taking anything out of there, but hey. Alright, let's see what happens. We have this shovel. If we take it... Dig it up. You dig down in the dirt with your shovel and recover some gold ore. Boy, do you feel rich. Aha! So, we have this shovel, and with it, we can get richer. Which is delightful. Alright, I'll definitely do this, why not? I mean, it's extra coin. Alright. Just a couple more places to check. Two more places, I think. And one more. I wonder if the dwarven miners and surveyors have anything to say. The foreman is busy overlooking miners digging the ground around you. The foreman grunts, "Hello, be careful and try not to injure the miners." With that, the foreman turns back to supervising a dig. Alright. What about the guy at the front? Does he have anything to say about all this? After we found all that ore? Nope. So let's leave Overseer Joe alone and head in and sell all the loot we managed to get. All that beautiful, beautiful loot. What's this? Boltax Trading Post. Oh, did I never go in here? A large man is working behind the counter. He stops what he's doing and says, "Welcome to Boltax. I'm Boltac. What can I do for you?" "What do you do?" "Why, I buy and sell from adventurers such as yourselves. In addition, I can identify items for you, for a small fee, of course." "Ah, good, the identifier. What have we got? We got Intelligence Bracelet, Blessed Great Sword, Blessed Halberd, and that's about it. Okay. 21 gold ore. You are way over. You've already got an Intelligence Bracelet, so we can sell that. But this Blessed Halberd, Draco, you're definitely using this. Alright. We got stuff we want to sell. Bracelet, shield ring, Blessed Great Sword, rough diamond, a lot of gold ore, bars of gold, emerald, ruby. Alright, anything else here that we can use? Not too particularly in my eyes. Alright. But at least we know where the identifier is. Completely missed him before. We know where he is. Alright. Now there's also this tower over here. Let me just regain spell energy, and we'll save and investigate. Alright, let's investigate this tower here. It appears as if an army was let loose upon the tower. Walls are cracked, some of the building is partially collapsed. Seems as if Trebor thought Werdna would be stupid enough to go back home with the amulet. Well, I mean, don't most go to this kind of thing? I mean, it's his home. Whomever sacked the place picked through it very well. Probably isn't much left to find. We'll still investigate. That's the main hall. Oof, even destroyed this statue up here. The stairs up to the upper levels are blocked by the collapse of the roof. Someone was really pissed to do all this damage. Okay then, I guess there really isn't anything here. I'm gonna leave that lever alone. It probably just closes the gate. Wordness Tower, keep out. It appears as if someone defaced the sign with feces. Oh, come on, man. You gotta be like that? Oh well. We've done all the exploring we can here, so we're just about ready to go into the, go down into the Proving Grounds, which I think we'll investigate in the next episode. Yeah, this one's a bit shorter than normal, but it's not that big a deal, I think. Why not? Seems like a decent place to stop. So next episode, we'll enter the Proving Grounds and see what we can find and do. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.